Good afternoon and welcome to another beautiful session with us. My name is Justice Ogipe and it's a pleasure to have you here on the call today. I will be walking you through the features, benefits, and opportunities that come with the new Afrinvest web version. While my colleague Victoria Adeboyega, who is also on the call with us, would be demonstrating some of these features with a demo. So please note that this session is recorded. So if at any point in time you miss something, or if at any point in time you get distracted during the session, know that you can get the recording at the end of the session. So be rest assured that the slides and the recording will be made available to you at the end of the session. All right, let's dive into the business of today. Now, as we know, we live in an era where information moves at lightning speed, and the financial market is no exception to this. And as investors, we not only need access to the market, but we need the right tools to help us react quickly, to help us make informed decisions, and to help us maximize our return. And here at Afrinvest, we understand that the right investment platform shouldn't just be one where you can buy and share where you can buy and sell stocks, but it should be one that is efficient, one that is intuitive, and one that gives you an edge. That is why today we're excited to introduce to you the new and improved Afrinvest Web, which is a platform built to help you invest smarter and not harder. So by the end of today's session, you'd see how the Afrinvest Web is designed to put you in more control, to give you more insight and put more opportunities in your hand. So let's quickly go and let's see some of the features of this Afrinvest Web. So a quick rundown. Now I want you to imagine an investment platform that doesn't just execute trade, but actually makes you make better decisions, making it easier for you to seize potential opportunities. So that is what the Afrinvest Web is designed to do. So one of the features is that there is now a better and easier to navigate stock recommendation. So instead of going through a long list of stocks before you can make your decision, you can now quickly spot trending or high performing stocks on the Afrinvest Web. Also, you can now place market order at any time. So previously, you could only place limit order after market hours, but now you can place market order even when the market is closed. Now, another important feature which has been designed for your convenience is the ability to now customize your platform for your visual comfort. So you can now switch between light and dark mode. This can help you, reduce eye strain and also improve visibility. In addition to that, we've also incorporated a watch list for stock tracking. So this can help you, it can help you keep track of specific stock, monitor their performance. So say you're interested in MTN and you're not ready to buy it at the moment. So you could add it to your watch list and you'd receive real-time updates on that stock, especially on the price movement. Also, when it comes to funding, there's now a faster funding and withdrawal with Monify by Money Points. So don't worry, all of these features I'm mentioning, my colleague Victoria will be demonstrating how these features work during her own part of this presentation. So all of these features, which I just mentioned, they aren't just for your convenience, but they're about giving you a competitive edge in the market. So moving over to the benefits that all of these features provides us with, this enhancements in the Afrinvest Web is designed to work for you. Now, how is that? One is that it helps you save your time. So with the faster transaction, easier stock searches, and streamlined account creation, it means now you can now focus on investing rather than waiting. Also, it improves your decision making. How is that? So you now have a smarter stock recommendation. You also have real-time reports on the Afrinvest Web. So even without leaving the web, you can get real-time stock news and reports that can help inform your decision. So that puts you in more control. Also, it arms you with an increased flexibility. So you can place market order at any time, making sure that you don't miss any opportunity, making sure that there's no sort of disruption to your investment. So when you spot an investment, whether the market is closed or open, you can place your market order, and it overall helps you to optimize your financial transaction. With the instant deposits and withdrawal, you can now seize opportunities without delay. So with these benefits, you're not just using a platform, but you're leveraging on a powerful investment tool that works to maximize your financial growth. Now onto the opportunities that this presents us. So now that you have a faster, smarter, and efficient investment platform, what does it mean for your financial future? One is that it helps you now invest smarter, invest with confidence. With the improved platform and the tools which are now available to you, you can now trade strategically, whether for short-term gains or for long-term wealth building. Also, you get to stay ahead of the market. How? You can now see real-time updates with the watch list, which you also have. You're armed with the watch list, you're armed with real-time updates. This helps you make informed moves. So it ultimately helps you stay ahead of the market. And also, you can seize opportunities as quick as they come. So you can react fast to market changes, and you can place your order at any time. So it's more than just a platform. It's a gateway to smarter investing. So we would be giving way to Victoria to help us, to satisfy our excitement, to help us see how these features work. So Victoria, could you take the floor and show us how these features work, please?
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Justice, for the beautiful introduction. As he has introduced, my name is Victoria, and I'll be taking you through the Afrinvestor Web app. So for old users, okay, for new users, you need to sign up. So if you never had an Afrinvest account before, you're just a new user, you just got into this space, you need to click on sign up. So from the sign up page, you need to put your email address, your phone number, your date of birth, and your password. Then click on sign up to be able to move forward. And or then after you are done with this, you can come back to sign in and click on sign in. So for an old user, like you already have an Afrinvestor account and you were using the app, or you are using the app, you currently use the app, so you can use your email address and your password to log in. However, if you were using the previous web and you have never actually used the app, you need to click on forgot password first. So for forget password, you put your email address. So let me put my email address. Then you click on send reset link. So the reset link will actually send you an OTP, so one-time password, where you put your one-time password here, then the password and your new password, the one you want to start using. Then after you're done with that, you click on update password. Then after, you'll be able to use the new password that you updated to be able to sign into the account. So since I've updated my password, I'm just going to come here and use that to sign into the account. So yeah, this is me. I'm going to sign into the account. So once you actually sign in, you come in directly to the home page. So the home page gives you a summary of your total portfolio value and your wallet balance. It gives you the movers of the day, then the stock recommendations, and market news. So, but before we go to the home page, for people that have not completed their account creation process, you will have to get started. But if you've completed yours, you won't have get started. You just go directly to the homepage, and the homepage is going to be. But if you've not completed your account opening process, you have to get started. Then you can click on continue. Then to show you what exactly is missing. For me, my identity documents are not complete, so it's asking me to provide my identity documents. But for some other people, it could be their BVN, their bank details. So that includes their BVN, their bank, and their bank details. Then it could be for some other people, personal information. That is about you, personal information, like your address and every other thing. Then for other people, your investment profile, are you risk averse? Are you retired? Like, do you have a lot of money you want to put in this, or you just, you're not really sure. You're really just, let me just put some, let's see how it goes. Then your next of kin. So that's like details of somebody that we need to reach in case we don't reach you, right? So that's your next. Then identity document. So the identity document includes your proof of identity, that's your ID card, so your voter's card, international passport, NIN slip, or driver's license. So that's a full identity card. Then proof of address, it could be your electronic bill, electricity bill, water bill, or any other proof of address that you have, evidence of address that you have. Then your signature specimen. It simply means just sign on a sheet of paper, snap it, and upload it here. So that's what you have to do. Then after that, you click on save and continue, and you are good. So let's go back to home. So the home is showing the biggest movers for the day of the stocks and all things. Stock recommendation. So this recommendation has actually been thought through by our research team. They've done detailed research on these recommendations, and that's why you see them here. That's why the advice, okay, this is what you should sell, this is what you should buy for the time period. Yes. Then moving on to the portfolio. For the portfolio, the portfolio gives a summary of all your total portfolio initially. So if you have equities, it shows equities. If you have treasury bills, if you have fixed income investment, everything shows here in the summary and what percentage is accrued to what. Then also this shows now the breakdown of all the total values that you have in the portfolio. Then moving on, then you can actually choose specific investments that you want to check your portfolio for. So like for now, this is equity. If you want to check your equity, this is what you have in your equity. Then if you want to check your treasury bills, this is what you have in treasury bills. So these are my treasury bills history, because I actually don't have any treasury bills active. So these are my history of treasury bills. Then if you want to check commercial papers, you click on commercial papers. However, I don't have any commercial papers. But then also you can also select multiple portfolios. So for those that have, like, you did an inter-account member transfer from another house to Afrinvest, and on the previous app you could only see one, but now you can actually see both of them, right? So this is one of my stock accounts that I did transfer for. Then this is the other one. So with that, you'll be able to see your two portfolios. You'll be able to actually trade into the two portfolios, and that's that about that. Then moving on to invest. So you can actually invest in Nigerian stocks, treasury bills, or commercial paper through the app. So to invest in Nigerian stocks, so when you click on it, it actually goes to your portfolio on equities or bonds. So for that, you'll be able to see, your investment value, your CSCS number, and your CHN. And there's also a way to toggle it to check the other one, to show you your CSS number and your CHN. So this is for one of my portfolios, and this is for my second portfolio. Right, then you can move to explore. In explore, you can actually see all things in the home page. So like the top gainers for the day, the recommended stocks, then the related news on the capital markets. You can actually see it here in the explore. Then also you have a watch list. For the watch list, it means these are the stocks that you actually just want to watch, see, okay, how are they doing? What's the trajectory? Are they going up? Are they coming down? So you don't necessarily have to have them, or you can actually watch it just in case you probably want to buy, or if you have them, you want to sell. So you can just keep them here in your watch list to actually see what it is looking like. Then for you to add to your watch list, all you need to do is either you come to all stocks and look for the stock you want to add. For me, I want to add like Access Corp to my watch list. All I need to do is click on the star button right at the edge, then click on it. Then it adds it to equity added to watch list. So you can see it here added to my watch list, or you can also go back to watch list and see it added to your watch list. So that's that about the watch list. Then moving on to all stocks. So the all stock shows you all the stocks listed on the Nigerian exchange and in batches. So to avoid you going through our first batch or first page, next, last, and all, you can use this search button at the top right corner to search for the equity you want. Like for me, I want to search for Afrinvestor, so African Prudential. So after I search, I can click there. Then I clicked on it there, and it opened me the African Prudential page. So on the African Prudential page, you can see the prices. So the price here actually fluctuates daily. So this is what is currently trading at. Like this is last 100,000 that has crossed in the market, right? So then you can see the trend of the African Prudential. And the thing is, you can actually change it. So either 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and 3 years. Just show you the trend of African Prudential in the period of time. Then you can also come down to see the overview of the stock. So he opened at 13.05 naira today. Then it has traded as low as 14 naira. So that the lowest it has traded today is 14 naira. Then the previous close for the stock the previous close was on Friday. So that was the last time the market opened. So since they opened on Monday and Tuesday due to the public holiday, so the previous close was the closing price on Friday. So that's the closing price Friday was 13.05. Then 52 weeks, so the lowest it has gone in 1 year, 52 weeks. Then today's high is the highest it has traded today. Then 52 weeks high is the highest it has traded in 1 year. Then volume traded is the volume it has traded today. So the amount of units that traded today. Then the value is unit times price that's traded today. So that's volume traded and value traded. Then the market stats just shows, brief summary of what the financials of the company, like the market capitalization, that's the total units outstanding times the price, then the dividend yield, the which sector, and so many other information that you can digest to help you make informed decisions whether to buy the stock or not. Then the story and information about Afripro and also related news, things that can actually affect the share price. Yeah, so you have the related news to Afrinvestor there. Then next is the other book. The other book, I would say to a lot of people that this is a very, very important part if you want to actually buy or sell a stock, because it shows you what the prices of the stocks in the market. So what are people willing, how much are people willing to buy this stock? How much are people willing to sell the stock? Because if you don't have that information, it will actually, you might just place the price outside the market price, and it will just affect, like it won't probably go through, or it will be rejected. So to avoid that, it's best to always check your order book. So the order book shows you the price and the quantity that people are willing to buy. So that's the upper part is the bid, what people are willing to buy. Then the lower part is the offer, what people are willing to sell, the price and the units that people are willing to sell offers. So the price and the quantity people are willing to buy bids. So that's how to check the bid. So if you want to buy, you have to check offers, because if you are buying, you're actually buying from somebody that is willing to sell. So that would actually guide you, okay, on this is the price that, especially if I want to buy at market, I will actually check the best offer in the market. So that is, I'm buying from the person that is selling. So that's best. But I would speak further on that when I actually want to buy abroad. Then next is trades. Trades is just the unit and the price that has gone through in the market and the time. So it shows the time that, okay, this one went through, this one went through in the market. So that's what the trade is about. Then let's move on to buying Afrinvestor. So if you want to buy a stock or you want to buy Afrinvestor, so automatically when you actually open the page, it is usually on buy. So then you need to know, okay, how many units do I want to buy? Let's say I want to buy 50 units. So I put my 50 units. Do I want to buy at market or at price limit? So what does market order mean? Market order means that, okay, at whatever prevailing price it is in the market, I'm willing to buy at that price. So what that means is you need to go back to the order book. Since I'm buying, as I mentioned earlier, I will need to check how much people are willing to sell. So if I say, okay, I'm buying at market, that means I'm willing to buy at 14 naira 20 kobo for the total of 953 units. But if I'm buying more than that, let's say I'm buying 50,000 units, that means I'm going to be buying the first at 14 naira 20 kobo, the next at 14 naira 30 kobo, up to when my 50 units is complete. Then that's when it will stop. So it's always good to check the other book before, because for other people now, they will just come and think, okay, Afripod is trading at 14 naira because that was what was at the top of the stock when you opened it. However, the price is trading at the moment when you place your order is the price to be executed if you place a market order. It's very, very important to note that. Then when you place your market order, it will give you, put the unit, then place the market order. It will give you an estimated cost for the order. Then you now select a limit period. So your limit period is like, so if I choose good for the day right now, so after today, if this order is not executed, it would cancel. So it can do good for 3 days. So because it's a market order, it's going to be executed immediately. So yes, it's just for you to go through. You need to put good for the day, right? Then you can now select the portfolio you want to buy into. Do you want to buy into which of the portfolios do you want to buy into? Then you need to select it. So I want to buy into the lower one. So when you select the portfolio you want to buy into, is supposed to actually bring out buy. Sorry, just hold on for 5 minutes. Sorry, just then click on buy Africode. Okay, sorry, I'm supposed to put 50 minutes. Select my limit period. Then you click on buy Africode. It will actually give you the total summary of what you want to buy. Then so a lot of people come back and I say, what is market margin? Now, why do I have market margin? So market margin, okay, the essence of market margin is because if you want to buy at market price, the exchange has the standard rule that the price of the stock cannot go more than 10% of the last close price. So the market margin is just to give an allowance for the 10% of the price of the stock because of the volatility. So the thing is, the price of the stock can actually go as high as 10% for the day, or can go as low as minus 10% for the day. So the thing, if it does not go if you don't buy above the close price of the previous trading day, your market margin we will not charge you the market margin. But if you buy above the price of the day, it would actually deduct the price, the extra price above the close price of to charge you. So it's just to give an allowance for your order to be executed, to give you for your order to be executed. So that's what the market margin is. If you don't actually buy above the previous day's close price, it will not charge you the market margin. But for a limit order, if you want to buy a limit order, the steps are slightly different, because to limit order, instead of here where you kept the initial quantity, here you now have to put your price limit. So I say I want to buy at 14 naira, not more than 14 naira. Then I select my limit period. So let's say good for the day, good for 3 days, because it's less than what the market is trading. So I'm hopeful that okay, within that 3 days time, it will be executed. And then how many units? 50 units. Then yes, that's portfolio I'm buying into. Then I click on buy Africode. Then you see there's no market margin because you already stated your limit. Then all your fees, and you can click on buy now to actually buy the stock. So that's that about buying. But now let's go back to, I want to sell a stock. For me to actually sell, I want to know, okay, what stocks do I even have in my portfolio? So the thing, when you get here, you can see the stocks in your portfolio. Like now I have Zenith. So let me just click on sell Zenith. So the information for Zenith is also slightly similar to the Afripod. So the trend shows okay what that's done, and it's also you can also tweak it to see okay your particular time frame, and the overview, the market stats, then the related news are all here too. The other book, which is very, very important for you to always check before buying or selling a stock. then the trades, how much it has executed for the day. But since I'm not buying Zenith, I'm selling Zenith, so I click on sell Zenith. Then here, number of shares I want to sell, I'll sell 50 units. Then yes, is it the market order? Yes, limit period, wait for the day. Then I click on sell Zenith. So it gives a summary of the stock you want to sell. So the estimated cost and the estimated cost is here, and the charges, you need to include them too. And that's how to actually then click on sell anything. That's how to actually sell your stock if you're interested in selling. Then the next thing on the invest part is the treasury bills. So the treasury bills are actually open on the app from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays, except public holidays, excluding public holidays. So if it is a public holiday, so like yesterday and day before yesterday, the treasury bills were not available because you can't actually trade them. But on weekdays, when there is actually work, is open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's best to actually check between that time period to be able to buy your treasury bills. So the treasury bill shows the tenure of the investment and the yield of the investment. So you just need to, okay, which one do you want to buy? Then you click on it. Then here you have to input the amount you want to buy. Please note that the minimum is 100,000 naira. So you can't buy less than 100,000 naira. So that's like the face value cannot be less than 100,000. So then there is a very important feature to note whether to reinvest my interest or not. So what is reinvest my interest? So the thing is, treasury bills are discounted instruments. So what it means is that you have to pay a lesser amount of money today to get your face value at maturity. So what it means is that means that, okay, for this 100,000 naira treasury bill, you can actually pay like 997,000 naira to get the 100,000 at maturity. So the thing is, the 3,000 naira on top of it is actually your interest. So interest you have earned, or the interest you will earn on the investment. So you can decide to collect it now before you start the investment. So that means you can either pay 97,000 naira now and collect 100,000 naira at maturity, or you can decide to invest the entire 100,000 naira and get 3,000 naira at, or maybe because the 3,000 will also have earned interest. Let's say 3,500 at maturity. So you now be earning 103,500 because your 3,000 naira now would have earned interest at maturity. So when you so that's what reinvest interest is. Reinvest interest means that, okay, I want to invest the entire 100,000 naira now, so that at maturity I'll be able to get my my 100,000 naira plus the interest at maturity instead of getting the interest now. So when you click on buy treasury bills, then to show you the breakdown of the treasury bills, then you can actually just click on continue like that. So the same actually applies also to commercial papers. So for commercial papers, unlike the treasury bills, when they are available over the weekend, over public holidays. But when they are not available, they are not showing here. So always try to check from time to time to see if it is available, so that you can actually participate in the offer. And most times the minimum for commercial papers is 5 million. So always just know that, but there are sometimes that 1 million offers are open. So you always come back and check just in case, so you don't miss out on this investment. Right. So the next we'll be going through is wallet. So wallet shows you your available balance, and then from your wallet you can actually deposit more money or withdraw your funds. So if you want to deposit, you have to click on the amount you want to deposit, then put next. You choose between your credit card or your bank transfer. So I want to use the bank transfer. Next, and click on, after it will show you your account number for you to transfer funds. So you can like just choose the money point or the Wema account, but we advise you choose the money point account. And once you're done, click on transferred funds, and immediately your funds will reflect in your portfolio. to reflect immediately in your portfolio. But if you want to withdraw your funds, you can click on withdraw. Click on withdraw, then put the amount that you want to withdraw. Let's say I want to withdraw 9,000. So click on next. Then you have to input your 4-digit PIN. So your 4-digit PIN was you created your 4-digit PIN as where you wanted to create your account. So, but if you've forgotten, you can reach out to Connect at Afrinvestor to do a PIN reset for you and you'll be able to withdraw. It's also important to note that withdrawals below 500,000 is instant. So if it is like say 400,000, 450,000, it is instant. But if you do 500 and 1,000, it is not instant. It takes time for us to process. So it's not instant and we have to process it. So and that would, but you get your fund within 24 hours, but it's not instant. And so often that we advise that if you want to probably withdraw like 1.2 million, you can break it in 3 tranches. So let's say like 450,000, 400,000, and 350,000. So you can actually get your fund almost instantly. So that's that about withdrawals. The next is history. That's transaction history. So in history, you can actually see your order history and your transaction history. Your order histories are the stocks you bought or sold in the past, or the orders you placed in the market in the past. So there are times that it could be rejected, it could be completed, so executing, booked, cancelled, and all those. So please, but it's important to know that if your order is rejected, you need to come back and also cancel it for it to be able to release your funds for you. So you can see this approach executing. This is executed. This is expired. So what does it mean? Executing means that it is in the market and it is still in the market. So it's awaiting executing. Then executed means that okay, it was successful and they've issued me shares or I've sold it successfully. Expired means that okay, it was in the market, maybe I claimed it was good for 3 days, but after 3 days it was not executed, so it expired. So that's then rejected means okay, maybe there's something you defaulted in one of the rules of the exchange, so it rejected your order. Probably the time you were placing the order was not correct, the limit price you were placing was not correct, and so many other features could actually affect it to be rejected. So, but it's important to know that once the order is rejected, always come back to cancel the order. Always come back to cancel the order. Then next is transaction history. Transaction history is like what you saw in the wallet. It actually shows you all your deposits, withdrawal, and you can even filter it. So your deposits and your withdrawals or your all. Then also you can actually filter the status to see, okay, those that were successful, those that are pending, and those that failed. So with that, so you can do that to see, okay, the successful withdrawals and the pending withdrawals. So the thing is also necessary that, okay, once your withdrawal is over 500,000, it will actually show you its pending status because it actually awaits processing at the back end. So when it's pending, if it's over 500,000, yes, it's awaiting processing at the back end. Then another cool feature that Justice has mentioned earlier is the switch to dark mode or light mode. So from your portfolio view at the bottom of the page, you can actually switch to light mode or dark mode. So this is dark mode. So let's just go through it. It's also very clear. So I would hand over back to Justice to round up on the presentation.
All right, thank you very much, Victoria. That was a beautiful demonstration, very insightful. We really appreciate all of the feedback and all of the questions. The real value of all of these features that has been incorporated is when you use them, when you put these tools to use. So we encourage you to log in today to explore these features, see how these features enhance your investment experience. And of course, if you have any question, you can also reach out to us. Again, at contact@afrinvest.com. and we'll be more than happy to support you. And just to mention again, the session is recorded, so the slides will be shared with you, so you can revisit the key insights whenever you need. So thank you very much for being part of today's session, and take care. Bye for now.